Frank Mafri, a student of University for Development Studies, Faculty of Natural Resources and Environment. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you 3 ways Ghana can become a leader in addressing climate change. I cannot do this without letting you know the causes and then effects of climate change. Climate change is the global or regional change in climate variables such as temperature, precipitation, and then wind. The main causes of climate change is the release of compounds such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbons into the atmosphere by burning of fossil fuels or deforestation. Climate change has a lot of effects on humans and other organisms. Some of them are health risk, human risk, and even animals and plants are also at risk of climate change. Then there is changes in precipitation and an increase in heat and then drought in the system. There are 2 main approaches of addressing the issues of climate change. These are mitigation and adaptation. Mitigation is the reduction of the amount of pollutants produced or released into the atmosphere, and then also stabilizing the levels of these gases that have been produced into the systems already. These 3 ways are obtained from the major approaches mentioned as mitigation and adaptation. 1. Reduction of pollution or the release of these greenhouse gases, and this can be done by minimizing the amount of fossil fuels that are burnt. This can be achieved by using alternate energy sources such as solar or organic fuels. We can also encourage the use of public transport and then enforcement and implementation of environmental laws and policies. In addition, stabilizing levels of greenhouse gases produced into the atmosphere, and this can be achieved by encouraging plantation development, agroforestry practices, and then also planting of trees around houses and then along trees, and enforcement and implementation of environmental policies. Lastly, adapting to the already existing environmental challenges that we are having. This can be done by infrastructure and then putting systems into place to do these things. For example, the Kita Defense Wall, that is a way to curb this. Improving housing and drainage systems, planning of settlements, management of waste, taking into consideration the 3 R's, that is reduce, recycling, and then reuse. In conclusion, for Ghana to become a leader in addressing climate change, there should be the following. 1. Reduction in the amount of emission of greenhouse gases. 2. Stabilizations of the levels of greenhouse gases in the system. 3. Building of environmental resilient infrastructure and systems. Thank you.